weirdos, fake ass bitches, page to page, look at everybody's celebrity page. That's some fake ass. Y'all bitches is, y'all real groupies. Y'all real groupies. This some groupie shit. Cause no bitch do this to me and think I'm gonna sit on her motherfucking page. Shit. You call me a groupie bitch and I know I'm down. Oh, okay, I'm gone. The fuck I'm over here and do something in my life. You got shit to do, so.
Sup, Virgo? Welcome back to the channel. This will be read for Virgo. If you have Virgo placement, tap in. Virgo, let's see where we are as a degree first and foremost. Virgo, I do have a few channel messages. Hold on. Virgo, heavy emphasis on contemplation during current energies. Virgo, your relationship failed because your person already had commitments prior. You lose them how you get them. Virgo, another message, abuse. It's okay to talk about it in order to correct it. Virgo, also another message, it's not only their mindset, it's you trying to figure out a person's mind. Choose to disconnect, disassociate, or disagree even. Virgo, let's see where we are as a degree. Virgo, you have the Sun in Gemini at a 12:30, so revelation, seeing eye to eye, the third party outlet entity, carefree energy when it comes to it, heavy emphasis on separation, or I feel like it's an energy of, Virgo, heavy emphasis on the groundhog. I'm also getting an energy as far as hiding something, stuffing something away, getting rid of something particularly. Virgo, you have the Moon at 8:25, seeing eye to eye with the intellect, seeing eye to eye with the conversation, the practicality, the intellectual one, the politics surrounding Virgo, whatever. I feel like this is a relationship more so. The satisfaction when it comes to person or seeing person eye to eye. I feel like, Virgo, a question could be posed. Are you satisfied? Something to that nature. Virgo, you have Mercury at a 16:58, revelation of movement, politics, hate, conflict. A form of disgrace even in the intellect or practicality when it comes to those things. I feel like the conversation of more so. I feel like there could be conversation or someone shying away from conversation to a certain degree. Virgo, you have Venus at a 26:40, seeing eye to eye with the deception or seeing eye to eye with the movement more so. I'm also getting possessions, Virgo. Heavy emphasis on the proper preparation when it comes to a conversation specifically. I feel like this has something to do with a person's possessions more so. Hey, do you have that in stock? Hey, you might need to re-up on that to a certain degree, Virgo, in a carefree energy when it comes to, let's say, what's being attracted. I feel like you know something is there. You know something is going to be, Virgo, delivered more so. Virgo, you have Mars at a 22:1, seeing eye to eye with persons. A form of disgrace more so, Virgo, to a certain degree. I feel like this has everything to do with the expansion more so. I feel like it could be wickedly identified, or I feel like there could be a call made specifically, something to that nature, or I feel like this has everything to do with self. A disgrace surrounding a carefree energy and let's say judgment more so, and seeing eye to eye with that energy. Virgo, you have Jupiter at a 28:24, seeing eye to eye with the intellect, the practicality, the conversation, seeing eye to eye with possessions, Capricorn's energy or content, specifically the riches and the expansion, Virgo. I feel like it's contractual that a person is possessed with something to a certain degree. I feel like really, Virgo, or mainly, this has everything to do with how a person has treated others. Virgo, heavy emphasis on perverts for a specific or example, or Virgo, heavy emphasis on seeing more of that energy more so. Virgo, you have Saturn at a 36, carefree energy when it comes to third party outlets, movement specifically in Aries, head portion, the controls, what's being manifested. Virgo, I feel like more so this weekend, something to that nature, or teacher-like energy using third-party outlets, or I feel like more so spiritual. There are helpers, Virgo, to a certain degree. You have Uranus at a 28:13, seeing eye to eye with the intellect, the practicality, revelation of third-party outlets specifically, or possessions. I feel like someone could be more so utilizing or committing themselves to that possession, or I feel like there could be a third-party outlet, more so Virgo, in use when it comes to a possession of some sort. Neptune at a 154, wicked identification, self. There could be politics, hate, what's complicated surrounding a person and their possessions, or Capricorn's energy. It's in Aries, so the head portion, heavy emphasis on how a person's thinking. They think a lot about the Capricorn's energy more so. Virgo, you have Pluto at a 338, third-party outlets twice, or heavy emphasis on conspiracies, friendship, fellowship. Virgo is what I was picking up on as well, and the intellect or practicality when it comes to those things. Virgo, you have Chiron at a 2547, seeing eye to eye with the politics, the hate, the disgrace surrounding the possessions more so, or Capricorn's energy, or the content specifically, and proper preparation or deception when it comes to those things, or guarded like energy or expectancy when it comes to the screening portion of it. Virgo and Aries, so this could be the return of the conversation about health, getting health screenings particularly. Virgo, you have a true note at a 2357, seeing eye to eye with the third party outlet, the politics, the disgrace, the hate, the conflict, and proper preparation when it comes to moving forward. So you have Chiron at a 47, Virgo, and you have the true node at a 57. So heavy emphasis on revelations currently. I feel like what it is you watch, what it is you do, the lies that you tell, etc. You have a true Lilith, Virgo, at a 251 in Scorpio retrograde. So the return of person seeing eye to eye, the dark spirited energy, politics, conflict, a disgrace, what's complicated surrounding self or wicked identification. Most importantly, I feel like wickedly identifying with self to a certain degree. Someone could be doing, I feel like someone could be doing a good job, or heavy emphasis on those stars more so. Virgo, we have a moon phase, a waxing moon, a first quarter moon at a 54. So there could be contents, politics on those contents, hate, or I feel like more so conflict or disgrace surrounding more hate, disgrace. So it's like hate meeting hate. So it's like an energy as to where we know what you've done, you know, we get it. We can pick up on the energy specifically, self-atonement contents, possessions moving forward. So heavy emphasis, Virgo, on those people who've wronged you when it comes to experiencing karma to a certain degree. Virgo, whose birthday is today? Whitworth Miller, Justin Long, Charlie Watts, Andy Cohen's birthday is today. Happy birthday to Andy Cohen. Nikki Cox, and those are the names that I'm familiar with. Happy birthday to Andy. Bravo, Andy. Let's see. All things Virgo. Earthly pleasures, could you imagine? Let's see. Peacock Spirit, Virgo, let it shine. The number 46 could be significant to you. Heavy emphasis on good form. I'm also getting a knowledge when it comes to a person. Someone's honestly, Virgo, dumb. I feel like someone's kind of stupid, dumb, or there could be nicknamed to a certain degree, dumb, dummy, dum-dum, something to that nature. All things Virgo. I'm also getting, Virgo, something about missing pieces to puzzle, or I feel like someone could be missing, or someone will be missed, or something to that nature. I don't know. I feel like someone missed their mark, or someone has totally fucked up. All things Virgo, I don't know. Let's see. So Virgo, I feel like if something was falsified, if something was false to a certain degree, if someone was lying to a certain degree, I feel like they are no longer doing those things. I feel like if someone, Virgo, was demonstrating behavior of a different person, they are no longer suffering or battling with personality disorder to a certain degree. Let's see. So heavy emphasis on a path of righteousness. Across distances, the miles may seem vast, but the connection transcends space. And trust that what's meant for you, someone's name could be, again, with an S, Virgo, you will find its way. So certain events are impossible to avoid, and they drastically shape your future. Embrace the uncertainty, knowing that serendipity works in your favor. Just Us, the number song Just Us, could be significant to a certain degree. Virgo, the number 70 could be significant to you as well. Virgo, heavy emphasis on seeing person eye to eye or face to face. There could have been like false energy surrounding a person or whoever someone was dealing with. Heavy emphasis on fake-like ass energy. I feel like, Virgo, heavy emphasis on a realization that nothing or most things are fake. Nothing is like really real to a certain degree. Heavy emphasis on aliens as well. I feel like Virgo, there's going to be an alien sighting, and I feel like this is going to scare most. There's going to be an alien sighting in upcoming future and upcoming events, Virgo. It's an energy as to where they're going to present themselves to you. I'm also getting, possibly not directly to you, but there's going to be a sighting as to where someone could be more so in shock of the way aliens actually look to a certain degree. Let's see, all things Virgo. So this could speak up, yeah, Ace of Cups, genuinely Virgo. This could speak of new love for many of you guys, replenishing genuinely, a genuine energy when it comes to person. I feel like someone's going to get what they're looking for as well. I feel like someone's going to be found out about to a certain degree, Virgo, or something to that nature, or someone's going to find something in particular. Heavy emphasis on missing pieces when it comes to person. The Emperor card. So you could be dealing with Aries energy, Sagittarius's energy. The Emperor, heavy emphasis on Virgo, that genuine energy from person. This could be a significant other. The Divine Masculine, Virgo, is coming out in these cards as being very genuine in current energy with the High Priestess here. So you could know this, Virgo, heavy emphasis on, this is your moon, Virgo. The moon is in Virgo. So there's introspection surrounding the emotions, particularly in soulmate energy that has been activated, or let's say separation of the energy, or no, you're going to have to separate. Heavy emphasis on communication as well. Why so much communication? I'm also getting, Virgo, heavy emphasis on the way another person talks to another. Something to that nature. The way they talk to a person is kind of crazy, more so. It's kind of like, are you okay? Like, grow some balls to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? Let's see, all things Virgo. Yeah, 8 swords and the 9 of cups. So satisfaction or contentment with the energy, Virgo. So mental entrapment. Translating, or let's say channeling contentment more so. So heavy emphasis on worrisome ass people. Like, are you serious? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy, or this has something to do with the channeling, being content with what's been channeled, what's been said, more so on an intuitive level. Genuinity surrounding the controls. Aries or Sagittarius' energy. Heavy emphasis on the master as well, Virgo. Mastering an energy, or heavy emphasis on masturbation. Offers genuinely. Direction taking, more so. Focal point or head portion when it comes to person, more so. Heavy emphasis, Virgo, on recognizing the head portion in current energies. Venus, Aries 2640, seeing eye to eye with the movement, the spiritual, the contents, the carefree energy when it comes to person or proper preparation. Virgo, I feel like there are things that you have to get done in current energies or that you are doing, Virgo, simultaneously, or Virgo at the same time, something to that nature. All things Virgo. Ten Swords, so revelations, Virgo, current energy revelations. I feel like someone's so caught up on, or someone's feeling like they're losing time. They're not. I feel like this has something to do with revelation or thought, or how a person has instilled something in a person specifically. Someone feels like they're running out of time, they're losing time. You very well could be. I feel like if someone does not start doing the right fucking things when it comes to others, you very well could be running out of time. But it's an energy as to where you don't have the intelligence to take a different approach when it comes to dealings. You know, it's an energy as to where you rather stay stuck in a cycle or situation because you're afraid to take that approach as far as correcting the situation or making things better. Let's say as far as the commitment goes, Virgo, with Uranus at a 2813. So seeing eye to eye with the intellect, revelation of third-party entities, more so those that are pressed, outlets specifically, or I feel like more of Virgo, some type of celebratory energy. Let's see, all things Virgo. There could be differences explained, Virgo, as well. Three Swords, Libra energy. So through the Libran energy, differences explained. So the difference is, I don't fucking know you type of energy. I don't know you. I don't care to know you really. What's your name? Type of energy. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Heavy emphasis on natural born leadership when it comes to persons specifically. Taking position more so. So the positioning when it comes to person, or I feel like heavy emphasis on the relief specifically. Libra's energy desires disappointment when it comes to Virgo, you specifically. I feel like this is because of their mental situation specifically. Whatever they're battling or going through mentally, Virgo, could be you know, quite hard to deal with to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? Like, you never know how a person battles, or, you know, how they suffer more so. All things Virgo. Could you imagine? You don't need much more so. The World, the Ace of Wands. So action taking, watching, passionately or boldly, taking action towards closing out a cycle specifically. Virgo, I'm also getting something about the new moon, or a moon cycle in particular. This could speak of a projection more so when it comes to the close of a cycle, or clothing in particular. Heavy emphasis on pants. Virgo, heavy emphasis on, let's say, windows to deception or proper preparation more so. So this could be cleanliness to a certain degree. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius' energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius' energy. Proper preparation when it comes to a person and their trauma more so. Virgo, in your energy. So I feel like doing the right things, or I feel like giving the person or a person some good advice, or I feel like this has something to do with similarities more so, Virgo, in current energies. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool card. So security surrounding the new beginning, the Fool. So a person's finding security, Virgo, to a certain degree. I feel like within themselves. There's an energy as to where they don't lack, or type of energy. I feel like someone, there's nothing that they lack to a certain degree, right? Also, slacks could be significant to you, Virgo. I don't know, Wranglers, snacks, or something to that nature. Heavy emphasis on, let's say, replenishing as well, the control standpoint. So there could be differences as well. Food stamps to a certain degree, that's laziness. That's nothing but laziness, as far as stealing to a certain degree as well. I'm also getting, you don't even need half of that shit. That's why so many people are, turning up with certain ailments, illnesses, etc. You don't need to hog a bunch of shit down to a certain degree. All you really need is a solid and a bottle of fucking water. And your choice of, a sweetener, a snack to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So, like, as far as the food stamp situation go, Donald Trump, he's making cuts. He is. Could you imagine? $3,000 for some food? That's pure laziness. So because you went as far as the fairness, the liberties of it when it comes to, the energy. 10 of Cups. Groups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. The Enlightenment more so. So I feel like, Virgo, this is energy as to where these people, they get off to that type of shit. Like a bunch of food and snacks and, bullshit. Some shit that's ultimately killing them. They get off to. That's the psychology or the craziness in this. Or, to a certain degree, High Priestess, Emperor's card could be speaking directly to the source or the replenishing more so. Proper preparation, endings, harshness, or a stop put to, or disappointment put to for that replenishing purpose. They don't know any better. If they knew better, they would do better, more so. 3 Wands, distancing, nah. So heavy emphasis on distancing the energy for, the occasion. Okay, Virgo, you have across distances. The number 70 could be significant to you. So it's an energy as to where, these people don't like to share. The more you have to provide for, or the more you have to give out, you would never like to share, right? That's like basic knowledge, psychology specifically. It's like, savages, or those who don't like to share, because of scarcity mentality. It's like, relax. There's more where that comes from. Like, damn, bitch. Like, type of energy. Like, share to a certain degree. You greedy, hog-mog ass slut type of energy. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? 7 of Pentacles, the Sun. Discernment or making investments on the Leo's energy. That's that scarcity mentality, not wanting to share, but you have so much. It's an energy as to where, you could be seriously fucked up. Proper preparation, guarded like energy, heavy emphasis on deception, or, the expectancy of fools, bum-like behavior. Those who, think they're better than because of, let's say, some food stamps type of energy. No, we pay with cash type of energy. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, even if there is food stamps to a certain degree, throw a couple dollars to it type of energy. You know what I'm saying, Virgo? Heavy emphasis on that. Sharing is caring. It's a mess. It's scarcity mentality, Virgo, written all over this. More so. The more you have to provide for, more so. It's basic knowledge to a certain degree. All things Virgo. Could you imagine? Shame. Reject. Negation. I was about to say negotiation, Virgo, to a certain degree. There could be negotiating. Never. Forbid and taboo. So Virgo, heavy emphasis on I got a picture that looked just like this card I have to upload. Virgo, those aliens, did I mention that? Rejection when it comes to the energy. So heavy emphasis on expectancy. Do expect, Virgo, some type of, let's say, identification that is alien to you. So you're dealing with foreign materials, foreign substances, and therefore X, Y, and Z, or the equation more so. So I feel like more so because of a person's, let's say, mentality, there are going to have to be changes because of a person's mentality or how they think, or let's say more so throughout history. I feel like more so deprogramming, Virgo, when it comes to the energy. This is nothing but deprogramming. There could be vocal lessons to a certain degree, Virgo, you could be dealing with, or someone else. I feel like you may have to speak out verbally about something, or verbatim more so. There could be possession spiritually, content spiritually, specifically. And this goes to show you how a person is not hateful to a certain degree, Virgo, or how a person is truly when it comes to you. I feel like too much pleasures, or too many pleasures, or too much contentment could cause mental anguish, worry, anxiety as well. You know, behind the scenes, you're dealing with a person who's so content. Not really. She who knows could be angry genuinely more so, something to that nature as well. Could be disappointed genuinely more so. Could be so harsh because of the disappointment more so, or revelation that a person is disappointing, or so harsh because they're disappointed, heartbroken, or challenged, or they just have shit with them pertaining to their mouth more so. You know, Virgo, to a certain degree. Proper preparation, Virgo, when it comes to the energy. Most importantly, you have it in Chiron, and you have it moving forward. So the screenings, perhaps proper preparation, or let's say a possessions, proper preparation when it comes to the possessions, or expectancy of those possessions or contents specifically. I'm also getting, Virgo, someone's taking action towards the exchange particularly, and moving forward, proper preparation when it comes to the disgrace, a form of disgrace, a form of hate, politics, or conflict even, and seeing eye to eye with the third party outlet specifically, or group, or the celebratory energy surrounding, let's say, groups or third party outlets, or person you're dating or seeing eye to eye with, Virgo, to a certain degree. The return of a person having a desire to know. I'm also going to tell you this, Virgo, a person is very, very nosy when it comes to you. Take that how it resonates. They're so fucking nosy. Virgo, this is what I'm getting. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, go to officialskis.com.